You may be the very one that this video is for because I cannot get this off my mind. You know how we have seasons in our lives. We have the good seasons when we have the bad seasons. When you have a good season, if it is a good season with your family, or you are having a good season with your job or home, and you just feel so happy and so thankful and grateful because God has blessed you, and you know that this is a blessing that has come from God. Either you are enjoying the answer to a prayer that you know God has answered for you. Whatever your good season is, hold that memory. Make sure, if you can't remember well, write it down. Write it down, because whenever we go through the bad seasons, we're going to have both. We're going to have good seasons and bad seasons. The Bible says we will. No season lasts forever. So whenever you have these really good seasons, write them down. Take pictures, take videos, so you can remember whenever a bad season in your life rolls around. Because nothing helps more when you're going through a tough time than being able to remember, look back, and be able to have that feeling. I know that God answers prayers because I've lived them before. I have lived those good seasons. So I know that the bad season that I'm in now is not going to last forever. I have had a lot of that the last couple of years, my ups and downs. And whenever I've had a really bad season, it helps to remember the good seasons that I've had, that God has allowed me to have. And I know that I've lived answered prayers. And that helps, because you know that whatever God is allowing you to go through right now, whatever bad season that you're in, God's allowing it for a reason. And after you go through it, however long He's taking you through, however long He's allowing you to grow from it, whatever experience He's allowing you to have from it, after He's finished, after you've learned, after He has taken all the bad away and is ready to bless you with a good season, this is just going to be another one. You're going to be able to say, God, I know this is you. I know you're going to take me out of this because you've done it before. And I know I've got a wonderful blessing waiting on me if I just hold on. That's going to help you. It may not make your bad season last any shorter, and it may not make whatever pain you might be going through any less, but it absolutely will give you hope. If you feel like you don't have any right now, remember those times. Remember those answered prayers. Remember those blessings that God brings in abundance. And if you're one who is seeing this and you are saying in your head, well, what has God ever blessed me with? Look back and think of the times that you've gotten out of a situation and you don't remember how you got out of it. That's God that brought you through that. Think back on a time when you were going through a time that you had very little issues that you were dealing with. God's allowing you a good season. He either brought it to you or He's allowing it. But if you're somebody who's struggled your entire life and you're saying, what has God ever done for me? Have you really asked God to help you? And what I mean by that, have you really spoken to and had a conversation with God? Not just speaking to the air. There's a difference. I've prayed both prayers before. I know what it's like to be so caught up in wanting things of the world. You just desire so many things of the world. So many of your heart's desires are they're not good for you. And so when you're praying, you're not truly praying for God to answer a prayer. You're not talking to God. You're praying to the air. A lot of people say, well, God, if you're real, answer this, Truly sit down and seek God. And seek His will for your life. Not just to give you what you want. That's not how it's going to work. I've said this so many times I can't even count. God is not going to give us something that's going to hurt us. He's not going to give us a blessing, what we think is a blessing, the answer to something we're praying for, if it's bad, if it's evil, if it goes against the Bible. God's not going to bless anything that you're willingly sinning in or with. And He's not going to bless you with something that is against the Bible. He's just not. But you don't want it. We think that we do. I've gone through those stages. We think we want it. We absolutely do. But when we get it, we end up, however long down the road it is, realizing that it was bad for us. And then when you get what God has intended for you, it's just, there's no comparison. There's not. So I know that somebody's struggling right now. I can feel it. I mean, I know there's a lot of people struggling, but I mean, there's somebody that needs to see this video. You're struggling. So remember what I said. During your tough seasons, hold on to the good ones. Hold on to those memories. And if you are one who has not had a good season, really try to give it to God. Really try to seek prayer and pray for His will, His blessing, because His is going to be what you want anyway. We may not think it at the time, but trust me, when you get God's blessing, you're going to know that's the right one.